Ladies and gentlemen, we have finally reached the climax of the Master Road guide videos. It's been a great journey. Hope you guys have enjoyed it along the way. And we are finally in the Hernia fight. Preparation is the same as normal. Get your pots, get your wind orb, get your, what is it? Get a darkness, and your camp buff, and of course, your adaptation potion. Get that all ready, and let's just head straight into it. This is going to be a fantastic fight. Alright, so unlike other fights, the Hernia fight actually is like two completely different fights kind of stitched together. The first fight is like a lot worse than the second one in my opinion. It starts off by summoning all these like AIM clones, I guess you could call them. They're called like messengers of the past and future. They are very tanky enemies. As you can see, there's also a bar here. If you use commands on any of these enemies, they will automatically die, no HP taken, well, a little bit from command, and this bar will decrease. If the bar goes all the way up, they fire out an insta-kill that will kill you no matter what. It also does power stuns, make sure you can't res past it. And yeah, make sure that doesn't happen. So if the bar gets so high, make sure you do some commands to make them go away. But at the same time, you do want quite a few to spawn in, because the more spawn in, the more you can hit at once, so the more you can do damage to them. That's probably why they're so tanky. So you can wait for more of them to spawn in. In terms of the attacks they do a lot of aims attacks. I don't know the names of them, but they'll do that spear attack. Sometimes when they do the spear attack, they'll teleport, they'll fire out ground spears, things like that. But nothing too crazy unless they do their ultimate move, and I'm going to try to avoid that as much as possible. And let's see if I can kill them here. We'll move on to the fun fight, because actual phase 2 is actually really fun, and one of my favorite boss fights here in Master Road. So let's just see if I can take them down. I have Penetron? I do have Penetron, and they're still so tanky. Oh, also, try to wind orb as many of them as you can. Should be it. Alright, nice. Awesome. So let's move on to Phase 2. Phase 2 is a lot better, a lot more fun, but it can still catch you, so be careful. So, one attack she will not do here, because I'm in a solo run, is binding. She'll bind one of the players, then you just hit command on them to avoid it. I wouldn't show it off because it's not too important to note, because it's really easy to dodge. So let's just talk about her normal attacks. So she has a bunch of swipes with her swords, but she has really good tells for all of them. There's also these bombs scattered around the arena. As you break the bombs, the gauge will go down again, and if the gauge is empty, I believe she'll do her super attack faster. I mean, ultimate attack. I keep doing that. Alright, so she has the left swipe there, right swipe, up swipe, and down swipe. So there's the right. Oh wait, no, this is the spears. She'll also fire down spears, but you have plenty of time to get into the gap and dodge it, kind of like the Gaia ultimate attack. So that's the up one. That's the right one. Also, she'll never do 2 in a row, so she just did right, so I can stay on the right and be completely safe. There's the bottom one, and so now I can be on the bottom and be completely safe. Also, when she finishes an attack, she might leave some bombs there that you can destroy. If you don't destroy them, also, they will explode. And they do quite a bit of damage. I can bounce you a lot. But yeah, she's also a big target, the biggest target in Master Road, so a lot of wide-hitting skills like Rain of Fire can hit her. Alright, this is her ultimate move. Depending on your color, then you hit that same clone. So she's blue, so we'll hit the blue clones. Or messengers, whatever they're called. And you just kind of wait it out. So obviously the gray ones are here, don't hit the gray ones. Something also important to note, if you're going for a speed run or if you're going fast, you actually want to get this wrong. I'll show that off after this first knockdown, because that's what you usually want to do. But aim for the blue ones. It takes about like, I would say maybe 15 or 20 seconds. I'm not completely sure. You guys can time it out. And eventually she will drop. And there you go. You just throw the wind orb like usual. Do your very powerful skills. Again, if you have like a wide range, skills that have a wide range that do a lot of damage to big bosses. Like for me, I have Rain of Fire and Giga Prominence. Make sure you're using them. Oh yeah, I might kill for the damage of them. So I'm gonna stop. So you can see the ultimate attack again. Alright. So let's talk about drops. Let's talk about drops with Hernia. Is she worth grinding? Hernia drops the L Aura Halo, Artifact Ring, and L Affected Paradigm. I think that's what it's called. L Affected Paradigm is not the worst force skill you can get from Master Road, but it's still not the best. It reduces cooldown on your masterclass skills. But again, the masterclass skills are not very good or strong. Maybe some classes have good ones, but most of them are not very good. So again, it's not that important. L Aura Halo is probably one of the worst master class accessories, not because it has a bad effect, but as you can see, it's going on the same slot as my Demonic Vine Crown. Demonic Vine Crown, for those who don't know, is the strongest single accessory in this game. It is not part of a set effect. You don't need to commit 3 pieces to it. You just need to commit 1 piece to it, and you get about 5% bonus magical or physical attack when you awaken. So yeah, nothing's replacing that anytime soon, especially not El Aura's Halo. But again, like I've said in the past, it might be worth it just to have one in the back, just in case, because these Master Road accessories are very versatile. So in the future you might want them, but maybe don't commit too much time and effort to them now. Alright. So, but people still like this for fashion, that's why it's still pretty pricey on the board. So something you may notice is that she only has Artifact Ring, which is strange because most other Masterclass roads will always have 2. She only has rings. Does this mean that her rings have a higher drop rate? Technically. Technically. What do I mean by that? I mean that usually when something drops an artifact accessory, artifact equipment, you don't know what they're going to drop. Like, for instance, for Gaia, you don't know if he's going to drop a ring or a circlet whenever he drops an accessory. But whenever Hernia does drop an accessory, you always know it's going to be a ring. You have security in knowing that it's always going to be a ring if you go here. And again, like I've said before in the past, rings are the most important artifact equipment that you need to require. Circlet's nice, but this crit damage 10% maximum that it can reach, 20% maximum for both, is absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. I still need to re-identify some of these because they're not the best. They could be a lot better. But it is absolutely insane. So, in terms of grinding, top tier grind right here. Just for the rings themselves. The fight can be a bit annoying because of that phase 1, but I think the phase 2 being as easy as it is, kind of, not easy, but it's pretty easy. As easy as it is, makes it very, very grindable. Alright, so let's head into the speedrun. So, like I said in the beginning, phase 1 pretty annoying, so I can't awaken immediately, because I want about 3 or 4 clones to spawn, but sometimes you get lucky, and 3 clones immediately spawn, like on one side, so I'm going to take use of that, but that still probably won't knock them into the damage threshold to take them into phase 2, and I missed the top one with my Wind Orb as well. Yeah, so this isn't a good rotation, but with phase 1, you just kind of take what you can get, and because, again, as I've said before, as the fight goes on, more clones spawn, that means more targets spawn in for you to hit, so it does get easier for you to just do it faster, but sometimes it can be a problem. Alright, so that's phase 1 done and dusted. Phase 2, a lot more manageable. We're just going to be using skills like, again, Rains of Fire, Revolver Cannons, and kind of dodging at the same time. Nothing too complicated here, getting the empty space, but still keep using your skills when you're in the empty space. Rains of Fires, Giga Prominences. I actually have Crow in the wrong slot here, because I was doing grinding earlier. Let's see if I can fix that real quick. So, I'm not too worried about that, because the damage you're doing now is, like, not too important, at least for me. I should be able even to get the knockdown, even though I'm not doing that much damage in this unknockdown state. Oh, we got good spears. Sometimes you get good spears that kind of just spawn in front of her, so you can do some good damage to her. But let's keep getting this. Also, actives do not count as commands in this. I know sometimes actives and commands are usually the same thing, like in Shadow Vein, for example. Here they are not. They are different things, as you saw with that Shadow Step. All right. Hit that. Oh, I missed. Oh, did not miss. This should be it right here, and she should start her ultimate attack. Probably after 1 or 2 more attacks, or maybe she's starting it now. Yep, she's starting it now. So again, like I've said before, I'm going straight to Eclipse, and since she's blue, I'm going to aim for the gray ones. Also, when the blue ones disappear on their own, they will add to the bar. So you're about to see 3 added, and then 3 more added, and then I'll just hit 1 gray clone. If anything spawns, okay. So Bursting Blade right here. Guardian of Elrond right here. Awaken. Pass the Master Road. Throw a Wind Orb. Do a little bit of that. Do a little bit of this. Oh, is that too early? Do that. Rain of Fire. And Revolver Cannon should be the end of it. Done and done. Probably the easiest one for me to speedrun. But not the fastest because of phase 1. Yeah, 241, and that 241 is mostly from phase 1, unfortunately. That phase 1 was pretty bad. So it seems like the slowest, but it was the most manageable for me to do. And again, she drops strings at a higher rate, so very nice to grind. And there we go! Those are all of the master roads, my, very slapped together, very quick master road guides. I hope you guys enjoyed all of them. I hope you guys know what you want to grind. The next Master Road grinding weekend is coming up. It's gonna be Adrian. It's gonna be Solus. It's gonna be Hernia. I think these two. Oh wait, no. It's gonna be Adrian and Gaia on Monday. So my goodness, Saturday, and then Solus and Hernia on Sunday. So hope you guys know what to grind. Hope you guys know how to do these fights easier. A lot of these are great to grind. Hernia, especially with her rings. Getting rings are very important. They're still the most costly thing on the board right now in terms of artifact equipment. So and the Hernia fight is not too bad. Just had to deal with that phase 1. But that's all from me, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed all these videos. I hope you guys subscribe, leave comments, and tell me what you think. Yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.